Welcome to Sarosh Digital Learning. Students, today we are going to start a new topic. We already covered a triangle introduction part. Okay, so please watch the previous video. And today also we are going to start a new video and also the practice set. So watch till the end. If you like the video, please like the button also and share your comment also. So let's start our new video. To show that a page number 83, to show that a pair of triangles is congruent, it is not necessary to show that all six corresponding parts of two triangles are congruent. If three specific parts of one triangle are respectively congruent with the corresponding parts of the other, then the remaining three corresponding parts are also congruent with each other. It means two triangles are there. Okay, if I give a name ABC and PQR, if AB side is corresponding to PQ, then BC is corresponding to QR, and similarly AC is corresponding to PR. And also similarly all the angles, corresponding angles, it means A is corresponding to B, B is corresponding to Q, and C is corresponding to R. So similarly all the sides and all the angles are congruent. Okay. It means the specific three parts ascertain the test of congruency. Because of this, the test of congruency exists here. So we have to learn the construct triangles. The three specific parts of a triangle which define a unique triangle decide a test of congruency. So let us verify this. So first test is side angle side test. It means SAS test. Okay, two sides and angle included. It means two sides, two identical sine here. Two sides are equal. Similarly here BC also and NM also, and one angle is there in the two triangles. So that side is known as two side and an angle test. So side angle side test. Okay, draw a triangle ABC and LMN such that two pairs of their sides and the angles included by them are congruent. So draw triangle ABC and LMN. If you see that angle length AB is equal to length LN, okay, length AB is equal to length LM because the two identical mark is there. Similarly, BC is equal to length MN, BC and MN. See here, three identical marks is there. Okay, now measure of angle ABC, here measure of angle ABC, this angle, and measure of angle LMN, this angle. Okay, so two sides and one angle is included. That triangle is known as side angle side test. Okay, so we have some more test of congruency are there on the page number 84. Okay, so three corresponding sides, it means three corresponding sides. If the three sides of a triangle, okay, are equal to other three sides of other triangle, then that triangle of congruent part to other triangle, that is known as side test. Okay, it means that if a triangle PQR and XYZ, it means PQ is congruent to XY and QR is congruent to YZ, and the last is PR. Okay, PR is congruent to XZ. So likewise, that test is known as side test. Okay, and we need to show the correspondence, one-to-one correspondence also. How we can show one-to-one correspondence? See here, P is one-to-one correspondence to X, Q is one-to-one corresponding to Y, and similarly R is corresponding to Z. So we can show in this way also. Okay. Now the next is angle side angle test. Means two angles and the sides are included. It means see here angle X and angle D, the identical mark is there. And similarly on Z and F there is an identical mark is there. It means two angles are equal and one side is there. So that test is known as angle side angle test. Okay. Now the fourth one is angle side test or side angle test. It means two angle and one side is included in that. That test is known as angle side test. The sum of the measures of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. As we know that the measure of angles of all interior angles is 180 degree. So therefore, if two corresponding parts of angles in two triangles are congruent, then the remaining pairs of angles are also congruent. As if two angles and a side adjacent to one of them are congruent with corresponding parts of the other triangle, then the condition for ASA test is fulfilled. So the triangles are congruent. Okay, so that the triangle is known as angle side test. Okay, now here the diagram is not there, so we can draw the diagram also. Okay, we can draw a diagram also. If we draw here, similarly to third one, if I draw here triangle ABC, okay, and PQR, and here one angle is included in that, B and Q here, and one more to C and R, and one side is included in that. So that side, that test is known as angle side test. Now the last is hypotenuse side test for right angle triangle. Now hypotenuse side test, when it comes to exist, when two right angle triangles is there, and if you see that in two right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the longest sides of the triangle. So that triangle is known as hypotenuse side test. There is a unique right angle triangle of a given side and hypotenuse. Draw two right angle triangles such that a side and hypotenuse of one of them is congruent. So this is the side, okay, identical mark, and this is the hypotenuse with the identical mark. So all the corresponding sides are congruent. Verify that the congruence by the method given above. So we can easily verify that, and in triangle ABC and triangle LMN, angle B is equal to 90 degrees. So if we take the corresponding sides of the triangle and also the hypotenuse, so we see that the hypotenuse are common here. So that test is known as hypotenuse side test. Okay. So these are the 5 tests we need to understand properly, because it is very helpful in our 9th standard and 10th standard also. So let's start our practice set based on this test. So let's start how we can go about it. It's very simple. Okay. In each pairs of triangle in the following figures, parts bearing identical marks, see here identical marks is there, are congruent. State the test and the correspondence of vertices by which triangle in each pair are congruent. Now see here, two sides is there and one angle is there. Okay, two side is there. See, if you see that XW Z is one triangle, and similarly I am going from that same side, YWZ. Okay, so that triangle is known as side angle side test. Two side and one angle is there, so side angle side test. So how we can go with the answer? Write by SAS test. And question asks is you have to write one-to-one correspondence also. So we can write one-to-one correspondence. One-to-one correspondence. Okay. So XWZ. See how I'm going. XWZ. Here two identical mark. And here also YWZ. So you can write one-to-one correspondence, both the arrow on the triangle side, YWZ. Okay. So this is YWZ. Okay. So this is the first answer. Now the second one, again, if you see this, both are the right angle triangle, and these are the one side, and IJ is the hypotenuse. So this is the hypotenuse side test. So how we can write it down here, answer. So therefore this is by hypotenuse side test. Hypotenuse side test, and one-to-one correspondence, we have to write it down also in the same order how we can take the first triangle correspondence. Now see here KJI, so how we can go with the other triangle LJI here. Okay, so we have to write KJI is one-to-one correspondence to LJI. Okay, so this is the second answer. Now the third one, again, if you see this one side, one identical mark and the second identical mark, and if you see the EG is there, so EG is also the common side of both the triangle. Okay, so that triangle is known as side test. So by test of congruency, we can easily show this is the side test of congruency. And one-to-one correspondence, one-to-one correspondence, or we can write it down this one. Now see here, this is a one identical mark. So I am going from this way, HEG, and the other is FGE here. So we have to write down HEG, and one-to-one correspondence is FGE. Okay, so these are the three questions of practice set 13.1, and some two more questions are there. So also we can try this also. Okay. Now here, see here, two angles is there. Okay. And one identical side is there. So it means that this is the angle side angle test. So we have to write down by angle side angle test. By looking at the identical mark, you can easily find out this is which test is going for. Okay. So one-to-one correspondence is one-to-one correspondence. Now see here, I'm going from this way, SMA. Now see one identical mark, angle is there, SMA. So the other triangle you have to go for from here, OPT. So you have to write down SMA is one-to-one correspondence to OP and T. Okay? Come on. Now the last one is, you can also try this. See here, one side is there and two angle is there. So this is by side angle angle test. Two angle and one side is there. That test is known as side angle angle test. Now if you see one-to-one correspondence here, one-to-one correspondence. See here, now I'm going from this way, MTN. Okay, now the other triangle you have to go from this side also, STN. So write down MTN is one-to-one correspondence to STN. So these are the explanation part of the test of congruences. The test of congruences is very, very important. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can put your comments in the comment box. And if you like the video, share the video also and complete your notes also. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching Sarosh Digital Learning.